Sometimes, if our child is struggling with dysregulated behavior, even if they're not anxious, our first question is to ask why. Sometimes that's a really good question to ask. We have shifted to a parenting culture that recognizes that children do not always have the capacity to say, "This is how I'm feeling, this is what is happening." And instead, they show us in their behavior. They show us through sometimes behavior we don't like, sometimes hitting, kicking, yelling, back talk, whining, crying, all of those things. And it is good to think about the why behind the behavior. However, like with anxiety in other contexts, sometimes we get too hung up on the why. Sometimes there is no why, not a clear A to B kind of why. Sometimes the why is more obscure, like it was raining and I don't like it when it rains, or school was a little much today, or I'm coming down with a cold. Or when it comes to kids, a lot of the times we see dysregulated behavior when they're about to go through a growth spurt or are going through a growth spurt, not just physically, but emotionally, developmentally, academically. So when kids are growing, we can expect some dysregulated behavior.